During a visit to Los Angeles, Vice President Joe Biden made his first public comments about the Paris terror attacks. As Anita Bennett reports, Biden joined LA Mayor Eric Garcetti to reassure a nervous public, vowing the U.S. would do everything possible to fight terrorism.
What started as an upbeat roundtable on clean technology in downtown Los Angeles took on a more somber tone in the wake of the Paris terror attacks.
I think all of us in the last 48 hours, of course, have had our hearts broken by the events that we saw in Paris. Not only because one of the fallen was one of our own, Noemi Gonzalez, who grew up here in Los Angeles and was a student at Long Beach State, but also because we, as freedom-loving people, know that an attack on Paris is an attack on each one of us.
With Vice President Joe Biden by his side, Mayor Eric Garcetti called for a moment of silence to remember Gonzalez. The 23-year-old was among 129 people who lost their lives on Friday, November 13th, when terrorists unleashed a wave of violence in Paris. Biden vowed the U.S. would stand in solidarity with France.
France is our oldest and one of our closest partners. It's always been there for us in times of need, and we are with France. It goes beyond our condolences. We're sharing intelligence. We are fully engaged with our French brothers and sisters.
Hours after the attacks, ISIS claimed responsibility. 3 days later, the Islamic militant group threatened to attack Washington. But Biden promised the U.S. would not be intimidated.
We will prevail. ISIS will not prevail. It offers nothing but destruction.
This gathering at LA Clean Tech Incubator, a nonprofit dedicated to building a local clean technology economy, was filled with local tech leaders. Mayor Garcetti told them that the city had formally expressed its condolences to France.
I visited earlier today the French consulate and visited with the French consul general to express just how close Los Angeles felt.
One day after this meeting, the mayor held a vigil at City Hall to remember the victims. Back at that clean tech roundtable, Biden tried to reassure the public, saying the country cannot allow terrorists to threaten our way of life.
The moment we give in and change anything about the openness of our society is the moment they win. And we cannot let that happen.
As the two leaders concluded their comments, they explained that just as ISIS fights to squash freedom, Americans are using technology to increase it. In downtown Los Angeles, I'm Anita Bennett for LA This Week.